one of the things you can be doing if you are in Dakar, Senegal, is visit the most western point of the African continent. This is where we are going with these two monsters. So today the plan is to visit this western point. After that, we'll bring you to Goree Island. Different plan for today. So we've been arrived to this point with a taxi from the city center. We took what they call Yango here, and we paid 2,000. Allez, allez par là. Merci. Ah, merci, on va aller marcher au bord de l'eau déjà. Au retour peut-être. Au retour. Merci, merci, je suis désolé. Si je m'arrête là, je ne vais jamais arriver là-haut. D'accord, pas de problème. Bonjour madame, bonjour. Comment on peut descendre par là, sur la plage? Bonjour. Ah, je cherche un chemin pour descendre là. Par là, ah, ok. Merci beaucoup. Oh, le bébé chat. Ok. À gauche. Ok. I've never seen so excited babies of my life. You are too naughty.
No, I'm not naughty.
You are naughty, very naughty. Okay. See all the shell here? Bonjour monsieur. Bonjour, vous allez bien? Ça va? Ah, vous êtes le garde ici? Oui. C'est vous la sécurité? Oui. D'accord. Bon courage. Wow, it's very hot. You can hear the sea inside? Yes? Oh yeah, I can hear the sea. So this point is actually a point where there's not much things to do. I mean, it's good for explorer who wants to feel like they did and accomplish something. You know that if you want to visit the most western point of Africa, you have to be coming here. Look at these flowers. Wow. Look. Very nice. I think here was a previous resort that apparently has been abandoned or destroyed. This was, I think, a swimming pool. Not much remaining, but I'm pretty sure they are working on the infrastructures to build it again. So, and I think what we can see in front here is the most western point of Africa. So let us go and feel like we are explorers. Here it is, Kingston, 6,000 kilometers, Sydney 17,000 kilometers, Tokyo 13,000 kilometers, Port-au-Prince 5,800 kilometers, and Paris 4,200 kilometers. This is the most western point of Africa for you guys.
Look.
Don't break it. Let us Let us go there. Is this a bird? Look at the big bird. You see the bird at the top? Loulou? Regardez l'oiseau, il va s'en aller. This is a eagle. It's not a seagull. Wow. Look at him. I don't know if you can see it. Ah, it went. Oui, mais il faut faire attention, ça glisse, il y a du sable. Tu te tiens. You hold the rail. Because it's slidey, it's slippery with the sand. Ah, this is low tide. That's actually a nice spot also maybe to do some surfing. This is just the beginning of the video, but you can already smash the thumb up if you want to encourage me and my family to bring you to discover more nice place like this one. I think we'll maybe be staying and taking a lunch in one of the restaurants around here, because you can see, even if most of the things has been destroyed here in front, you can still see in front here a few restaurants, and I'm pretty sure we will have a small break here. So now the main idea for the kids is to enjoy, find few nice shells to bring back house. The sand is very interesting here. Look at, this is a mix of
Do not fail me with my shirt.
I don't know this. I don't know what is this black things. Maybe some seaweed. Huh? Okay, many different type of stone shell and seaweed. I'm pretty sure you guys know about the previous money here in Africa. The first money in Africa is called Goree, and now we have two babies looking for some money. Like, can I see it? Yes. This is not. Is it a Goree? Oh no, this one is not Goree. This is not. Show me. Show to the people. Yes. This was the first money in Africa. Goree. So we are now trying to find more money. If you want to support us with money, you have the super chat, which is available. You can also follow the link in the description. You can buy me a coffee or buy us a coffee. Today is gonna be a Café Touba, which is the traditional coffee of Senegal. If you want to discover about this coffee, you can check a previous video I did in the markets where I was tasting these coffees. Tell us what you think about the videos, because each comment and each thumb up is helping a lot the video. For what do you want to take off? Yes. Leah wants to feel relaxed. You can relax. Ah, it's already wet. So in fact, when we were sitting here, at that point there is a army guy came and tell us. He was kind of very rude. Says, what are you doing here? This is a private beach. You should not stay here. So yeah, I've seen that in some reviews. It's apparently a private beach. It does not look like a private beach. It looks like an abandoned beach. If you look here, all these destroyed buildings. So I guess I don't know what's their problem. We are going. We don't care. We've seen what's to be seen. Let's take ice cream. The girls are asking for it. So back to the kind of village side. C'est le retour, merci. Merci, bonne journée. Bonjour madame. Merci beaucoup, merci. Matcha café. Waka waka Vas-y, danse. Après, oui, on va acheter.
Thank you.
Merci. Waka waka hey hey samina mina hey Sunman Africa. Ah. Bonjour monsieur, bonjour. Elle est belle la porte là. Hein. La porte d'Ogon, oui. Merci. Ah, je sais, mais j'achète pas, je regarde, c'est juste pour le plaisir. Merci. Merci à vous. Bouteille d'eau. Bonjour monsieur. Acheter une bouteille. Tu veux une bouteille d'eau, c'est ça? Ok, bouteille d'eau s'il vous plaît.
One.
La grande bouteille, la grande.
One. Une bouteille. No.
Une grande, 1,5 litre. Oui? Ah, pas froide. Pas froide. Ouais. Non, ça va te faire mal au ventre la bouteille d'eau froide.
然后我们要喝什么饮料吗？喝什么？可乐。
Merci.
我要喝。
What do you want to drink, Charles, yourself?
啊，还是个
What do you want to drink yourself?
Coke.
Coke. Un coca.
Room
aussi.
temperature.
Pas un frais aussi, pareil coca. Pas frais, ouais. Pardon. Merci. Okay, small stop for ice cream. So Madame Lia is having. Merci. Oh, pardon. Ça va aller, merci. Vous pouvez m'aider? Oui, merci. Merci Madame. La gazelle. So first beer in Dakar. About the price. This ice cream 2,000. They are homemade ice cream. 2,000, which is around $4, $3.50. And this local beer is 1,500, which is $2.4, something like this. Okay, if you want to move around Senegal and around Dakar, there is an app called Yango. My madam called Yango now, and we are moving from this most western point to the place where you can take the boat to go to Gore Island. So I'll meet you again on the other side of the city.
Caught behind Venetian blinds, out of reach for the city lights. This ain't where I belong. Hey, look at me, man, what I become. I've been running east, looking for a sunset, digging deep since '99. What I thought was gone was sitting in my pocket in plain sight all alone. I think it's time for me to go and burn all bridges. All I know, I got lost along the way.
So now we reached the point where you take the ticket. I have to tell you it's better to take your passport because they want to check your passport when you come in. We make our way inside, but it was not easy. The price is different whether if you are residing in Africa, so it's 5,200 if you are residing outside of Africa, and 2.7 if you are a citizen of Africa, and the kids is 2.7. Lolo, donne-moi la main. Give your hand, Léa, donne la main à maman. Allez. Merci mon frère. So we are starting the trip. Nowhere. And there's still a bit of Harmattan, so we don't see much the island. It's in front. The boat ride from the main harbor to Gore is around 30 minutes. You see this cod fish. Arriving on Goree Island. So this island, it's very ironical because this is a very beautiful island, very beautiful. You will see it. Very ironical because it's as beautiful as horrible, I would say. I mean, because of the history of this island. This is a place where more than 1 million people were deported, enslaved and deported. So you'll see that. We'll visit the island for you and try to give you few information about the atrocity of slavery that happened here. So Goree Island, it has been added to the UNESCO site. Here is very touchable. Bonjour, ça va, merci, ça va.
Moi, je suis un guide officiel.
Merci, c'est gentil.
Chaque bâtiment a son
Je sais, je suis venu plusieurs fois déjà. J'emmène juste les enfants. Merci monsieur. Merci. Bonjour. Ça va, merci, ça va. Merci, c'est bon. Okay, so when you reach here, you'll find many guys asking you if you need a guide. You can pay one of these person if you want to have some information, because there are a lot of things to be said. Many buildings have their own history. Each house here has a particular history. The history here is amazingly terrible. We will visit later the place where people were jailed and deported. And it's a very dark side of history, very tough. But this happens to be in a small paradise today. So welcome to Goree Island. I hope you will enjoy the visit. So this is what you can see when you arrive. So the island of Goree lies on the coast of Senegal, just in front of Dakar. And from the 50th century to the 90th century, it was the largest slave trading center of all the west coast of Africa. It was ruled in succession by different people. So the first one to be here were Portuguese, then Dutch, English, and finally French people. So that's why their architecture is a bit characterized by this mixed city. You can see the first building we saw, it looks like more Portuguese. This island is the testimony of a very, very, very dark experience for humanity. It's a kind of a center of memory for slavery. That's a beautiful square with an enormous baobab here. Wow. That's an amazing tree. I'm myself a tree lover. So look at this beautiful square. So as I said, this is very ironical because this is a paradise here. Bonjour monsieur. So you can see there are many small streets like this. This is a small paradise. Company Street. Smells really good. All these plants and flowers. Do you like it here? Yeah? Allez. Bonjour madame, bonjour, ça va, merci, ça va bien. So one of the main things you have to visit when you come to Gore is the slave house. I've dropped the kids because they wanted to relax and eat, but I don't want to miss this for you guys, so we are on the way to the slave house now. I think you have an entrance ticket to pay. Let's see. Bonjour madame, bonjour. Merci, merci. Merci madame, c'est gentil. This is the slave house here. So let's see, I think they are opening to groups. Not everybody can go inside alone. Let's see. Bonjour, bonjour monsieur. Comment ça se passe pour entrer?
Là, on fait le tour comme ça.
Ouais.
On rentre là, le bâtiment jaune.
D'accord.
Voilà. On prend des tickets, vous sortez.
Je prends le ticket là-haut. C'est derrière là? C'est ça? Merci, merci. Okay, so I have to go and take the ticket in this yellow building first. Bonjour. Okay. So, Centre d'interprétation de la nouvelle exposition permanente. This is a permanent exposition of slavery. It has been opened the Friday, 2nd of June. Let's see. Bonjour. Merci. Merci. Okay. Follow the arrow. Okay. Merci. So here at the top level was the place where the enslaver were staying. So they were basically staying on the top of the slave. The slave are under, while the enslavers were here in this nice building. I will show you down later. As you can see, these Dutch and German and French people were living in a very nice place. The first wish of the Dutch when they built this was to reinforce their trade business. And it was not about slavery at first. But that place then became the biggest point. So the slaves were staying down in the cells here. You can see the cells are down here. I will bring you to see some, but it's not much to see, only atrocity. They were packed inside these cells and they were sought out according to their age and their sex. Like for example, they were a cell dedicated to young virgin, and they were sorting them out according to the size of their breast. And then you have different cells for male, for female that can still procreate, because some of them were sold in America, and they were sold to just to do more babies. So I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna bring you down, and we'll see the cells and the point of no return. Down here is the cells. Like for example, here I know this cell on the left side was the cell dedicated to young ladies. So inside this kind of cells, they could be packing around 30 young ladies, age of 13 to 16 years old. I'm not sure you can see anything. This is just atrocious condition of living for all these people. They were staying here for many weeks. A lot of them were dying in the cells. And I mean, if you are not dying, if you are strong enough, you were sent to so if you are surviving, you were just sent here through this door, the door of no return. This is the place where people were leaving the continent to go to Brazil or to the new land, as the colonizer used to call it. So yeah, many people were not happy about this treatment, and if you were fighting, if you are refusing to obey the laws, let me show you where they used to put you, the jail inside under the stairs here. So this is where you were staying. No possibilities for you to stand up. So this was for the people who are not happy and fighting back to the enslavers. So there's one under that stair and another one here. And people were just brought here with no possibilities to stand for days. So you better obey, because if you are not obeying, they will torture you inside this crazy cells. So this was the cell for the strongest man. So each cell was dedicated to different type of people. No, this is a very dark part of the history, but I think we have to keep speaking about that. The more you speak about it, the more you inform people about that, the more the new generation knows about what our ancestors did, the bigger the chance is not to reproduce the same atrocities. So this was the slave house for you. So we'll keep visiting a little bit around here in Gore. The atmosphere is quite tense for me here. I mean, this is a very important part of history. So I'll be walking to the other side of the island. Yes, I remember that point. Bonjour madame, merci, ça va très bien. Merci, merci beaucoup, merci. Oh, many goose. These are animals. Very ugly. Really ugly and very dangerous too. I mean, in Asia, in many countries in Asia, they use them to keep the houses, to guard the houses like a dog. So let's go up. Wow, these baobab trees are just amazingly beautiful. Can you see that? Madame, bonjour. Salam. Bonjour. Merci, merci. So here is the fort. Many shops if you want to buy some goods here. I want to bring you at the top here. You will understand how this place was very easy to defend because there are some big cliffs on one side of the island, and I think you can see all the cannons remaining. Okay? Sheep. So for those wondering why the trees are painted in white, this is not just about paint, this is to protect them. You can see this in many cities in Africa. This paint is actually protecting the trees from insects. So here is the memorial. So we are at the top level of the island. Behind us here is the memorial, and I'll be walking. I know there are a lot of old cannon that can be found here because the island I would say has two parts. The eastern part is flat, where you land with the boat, while the western part of the island is high. We reached the top here, and from here it was very easy to see for the boats arriving. It was very easy for the Westerners to defend the place they took. So this restaurant here is called the Hand of the World. So it has been the hand of the journey for so many people around. I'll follow this baby here. So as you can see, this is not only a touristical place, this is actually a place where people were living and are still living today. So here this circle is the place where one of the cannon was. You can see. Bonsoir. So I don't know if you can see. I think if I turn the camera in that direction you will understand. So this is the eastern part of the island. You can see very far if someone was coming to attack. So it was very easy for them to defend that place. And you can see like down here, now there is a toilet, but this was army point. People are actually living in this. I don't know how to call that in English. We'll say blocos in French, like army point. Yeah. I don't want to step closer because it's kind of very dangerous. I want to find one of these big cannons to show you. I can see one here. This is it. So it was operated from down. It was a kind of a very big machine gun. Very, very, very huge. So if you come to Gore, this is what you can see. I'm gonna come down and meet my family again. So this was the place to enter. For those operating the cannon, no, this has been blocked. I said it maybe 100 times, but this is a very dark part of this story. But this is not something we should hide. This is not something we should be mute about. We should be speaking as much as possible about these atrocities to help our children not to reproduce what we are still doing today. So hopefully this will change. Slavery has disappeared, unfortunately. I would say colonialism is far from being finished, and hopefully all this will change soon. Bonsoir madame. Je suis de retour, oui.
C'est moi qui te parlais tout à l'heure.
Oui, je sais, j'ai entendu. Vous m'avez dit ça là, comme ça là, 2000.
Oui, c'est le
Les
bleu
deux
de
là.
Gorée, oui. Le collier. Tu prends l'ensemble.
Je prends ça. Oui.
Le
Allez.
collier, le bracelet.
Ça c'est 2000.
Oui,
Comme ça. Merci.
Et pour ta femme, tu prends pas quelque chose. Les deux à 5 000. Comme
C'est
ça,
gentil.
La terre cuite de Gorée.
Il faut que je trouve déjà 2000, je sais même.
Même les euros, moi, je les prends.
Ah, j'ai pas d'euros, j'habite au Nigeria.
Ah, ça, c'est la terre cuite.
Vous
prends les deux à
avez
5000.
3000.
Pour ta femme, comme ça, tout le monde est content.
Ah, je prends 3 à 5000 alors, comme j'ai 2 enfants. 1, 2, et vous me trouvez un troisième petit truc pour la
Ça,
petite
c'est
fille.
la terre cuite de Gorée.
Merci madame.
Ça, on le vend à 5 000, mais je te
Non,
fais
non.
comme ça à 5 000 les deux.
Allez, je prends juste ça. Merci
D'accord,
beaucoup.
regarde, prends les 3 à 7 000.
Non, non, merci, merci. Je prends 3 à 5000 si vous voulez. Si ça vous va. Si vous voulez pas faire le business comme ça,
C'est pas grave.
allez. Merci beaucoup. Allez.
Si on met
Merci,
pas les
madame.
500, je vais boire un coca.
Ah madame, c'est trop. Non,
Ah,
allez,
parce
je
que
suis
ça-
désolé. Allez,
D'accord.
bon courage.
Merci
à
beaucoup,
vous.
c'est gentil.
Bon courage. C'est vraiment pour vous aider. Hein, parce que...
Et tu viens pas voir avec la dernière?
Madame, je suis désolé. Oh.
Viens voir une minute seulement.
Si j'étais dans Gothé, je pourrais acheter à tout le monde. Oh.
Mais tu achètes quelque chose pour ta femme? Tu achètes pour tes enfants? Pour ta femme?
J'ai pris pour ma femme et les 2 petites filles.
Et ton garçon?
Ah, il n'est pas encore prêt. Oh.
Ah, il est
Mais
pas
je suis
encore
pas sûr que je vais le faire. Je suis pas sûr.
Et tu veux prendre
On n'a que des filles.
Je ne sais pas faire les garçons.
Ah bon?
Je ne sais pas faire les garçons.
Je vais prier pour toi. Et tu viens
Ça
pas
va
voir,
venir.
tu viens
J'espère,
pas
hein.
voir mes magnettes?
Merci beaucoup, maman.
Les
Merci.
magnets pour mettre sur le frigo?
Merci beaucoup.
À mon avis.
Bon courage, bon courage. Allez, bon courage. Merci à vous. Je vais le mettre, oui. Merci. So she told me at first it's 5,000 for one necklace, which is okay price for many tourists, but it's not okay for me. And finally, you see, after just 30 seconds talking, I bought 3 necklace and 3 bracelets for 5,000, which is around 8 euro. So they are the native of Gore. And it's better to give money to that madam than to give money to any people down here, because the people down here are the people from Dakar. And they are the first one to jump on the tourists, and they are the first one to do the selling. So I did it. I sponsored that lady. Okay, this is the panoramic view of Goree Island. So I'll be rushing down now to meet my family. I won't turn the cam now so you can enjoy the view with me. I'm very afraid of these stones here. I don't know what's happening to my legs. I'm getting old, and I've got some knees problems since now more than 2 months. And it looks like it's unfortunately not gonna change much, because I would say this is a present from my late dad, who has polyarthritis. I don't know how you say this, rheumatism, polyrheumatism. And yeah, this is a way for me to remember my dad at I would say each step I'm doing. My knees are so painful. So let's be fast now. I'm very, very happy to share these adventures with you guys. Ça va, monsieur? And yeah, please, you don't spare your effort to support my work. If you did not do it yet, you really have to smash the thumb up. It's helping a lot for the referencement of the video. I'm pretty sure you like the video, but you still have to do a small effort and press the button. And also you can, how can I say, you can also write in the comment section what was your feeling about this video. This is, once more time, just the beginning of a series. I'm not gonna stay in Dakar. Very big square here. Alors, let me find my babies. I can see them. They are here. I hope you have some good food for daddy. Ah, you are feeding the cat? Ah, wow. Poulet yassa? Hein? Tu as pris le poulet yassa, Ludo? Tell me what food you took.
Poulet curry, poisson curry, calamar.
Calamar. Ah, how much did you pay for that, madam?
I haven't paid yet.
And you don't know the price?
7,000.
We have fish
Yes.
and cube rice,
Rice, yes.
and this is octopus.
Octopus here. Mommy has eaten
And this
octopus.
is chicken.
This is what we call poulet yassa. So with onions and different type of curries. This one is actually not very spicy. Ah, merci, c'est la grande.
Oui.
Ah,
Sinon,
super.
tu as la petite flag.
Merci, non, je préfère ça. Hein. Merci beaucoup. La gazelle. So gazelle, this is the local beer here. I love this old style bottle. So if you want to buy the beer, you can sponsor me and buy me a coffee, or buy me a beer or a banana beer. Or buy a gazelle. You can follow the link in the description of the video. As I told you before, there are a lot of stray cats here in Dakar. And Ludo made friendship with this where he is interesting with the camera. Take it. Lulu likes him a lot because he has lost her eye and she thinks he is very poor. So I finished the plate and I have a baby asking me here to take a picture in the heart. Madame Lulu, I'm here for the picture. Don't fall, I beg. You can say subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to Daddy's channel. Say it.
Don't subscribe.
Don't subscribe. If people are subscribing, it can help you to have more holidays in Dakar.